To bring you a genuine view of Iran, there's no limit to where our cameras go. Right now, a few of my friends are at the very bottom of Iran, in the very southernmost part of Iran, Chabahar. In Farsi etymology, Chabahar is derived from the words for and spring. So as the name implies, you could guess Chabahar is an evergreen port full of remarkable vistas you could watch forevermore.
Don't you just love boat rides?
You must have noticed these colorful fishing vessels throughout the Iranian city of Chabahar in the previous weeks. Ever wonder what they're doing when they're not out and about?
We're at one of the largest manufacturing and maintenance sites in the country, but since it's fishing season, the boats are out in the sea. Once they get back, this whole place will be packed.
Ever since I got to Chabahar, I've been wanting to visit the much-anticipated Hara jungle.
Okay. All right, so we're trying to find a way to get into the jungle. We're at the Guatra Gulf in the Sea of Oman. The tide is low.
The boat's engine is hitting the seafloor, and the early birds sure do get the worm. So we weren't able to get into the jungle, but it was still an adventure. The jungle is located alongside the Gulf of Guatra and is home to migratory birds in the cold season. Bird life includes herons, flamingos, pelicans, and angler eagles. The forest represents an important ecological resource. The Hera tree, or Avicennia marina, is the only freshwater tree that can survive in salt water. Another important feature of the forest is the appropriate and suitable seabed conditions for the ovulation of fish in the Persian Gulf. Heading back to our hotel totally in vacation mode, I couldn't help but notice the hustle and bustle of engineers and even scuba divers on the industrial side of Chabahar. I had to go see what's going on.
The strategic location of Chabahar requires the setup of an efficient and large-scale transit and transportation terminal. This jackup is only the tip of the iceberg.
Since Chabahar is situated on the Makran coast, aka the Sea of Oman, in the Iranian province of Sistan-Baluchistan, and is officially designated as a free trade and industrial zone, it is considered among the most direct and economic links to the Central Asian republics for the transit of goods, thus increasing the city's significance in international trade. The city has 2 jetties that connect it to international waterways. Iranian contractors are expanding both jetties to provide port facilities for handling 6 million tons of goods a year. It was exciting to see people from all across the country in various fields devoting their time to the development of Chabahar. Peppered by lofty cliffs and sandy shores, Chabahar bays are typically used as fisheries, ports, or seaside towns used for tourism.
And now a coastal view of Chabahar Bay with its beautiful cliff shores from this pilot boat.
I got to meet the local captain, and he enthusiastically elaborated on all the gizmos and gadgets of the vessel, like the one that shows the number of nearby schools of fish, and the one that shows the depth of the sea.
This is amazing. We're 43.9 nautical miles, about 84 kilometers away from 2,000-meter depth of the Sea of Oman.
Pilotage is one of the oldest professions, as old as sea travel itself, and it is one of the most important in maritime safety. I was inspired by the way this captain has dedicated his life to the sea and the responsibility of safe navigation. There's more to Chabahar than the sea, you know. All on board for History 101.
The ruins of this Portuguese castle signifies the historical splendor of Iran's Baluchistan area.
The Portuguese were the first colonial country to attack the Sea of Oman. Under Afonso de Albuquerque, they gained control of Chabahar and the fishing village of Tis, staying there until 1031 AH. Wow, there's so much more to this fascinating southeastern Iranian city. Join us next week as we have a couple of surprises in store for you. Safuro Noruzi for Iran.